Have you ever felt super motivated, ready to conquer the world, only to find that fire fizzle out a few days later? You're not alone. We're often told that motivation is the secret to success, the spark that ignites great achievements. But what if I told you that's only half the story? What if the real key, the one thing that separates the dreamers from the doers, is something far less glamorous but infinitely more powerful? That key is discipline. Motivation gets you started, but discipline is what keeps you going, day in and day out, especially when the initial excitement fades. In the next few minutes, I am going to share a story that perfectly illustrates why daily discipline triumphs over fleeting motivation every single time. Stick around, because this might just change the way you approach your goals forever. Imagine two friends, Alex and Ben. Both decided they wanted to get in shape. Alex was a motivation junkie. He'd watch inspiring videos, buy new workout gear, and plan his entire fitness journey in one night. He'd hit the gym with incredible intensity, for about a week. Then, life would happen. A tough day at work, a rainy morning, or just not feeling it would be enough to break his streak. His motivation was like a firework, a spectacular burst of energy that quickly faded into smoke, leaving him right back where he started, waiting for the next big spark. He was always starting over, caught in a cycle of short-lived enthusiasm and long periods of inactivity. Ben, on the other hand, took a different approach. He wasn't waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration. Instead, he made a simple, non-negotiable promise to himself. He would move his body for 30 minutes every single day. That's it. Some days he felt motivated and had an amazing workout. On other days he felt tired, lazy, and completely uninspired. On those days he didn't try to force a high-intensity session. He'd just go for a brisk walk, do some stretching, or even just dance in his living room. It wasn't about having the perfect workout. It was about honoring the commitment. He didn't rely on feeling good to do the work. He relied on discipline. Weeks turned into months. Alex was still waiting for his next wave of motivation, scrolling through fitness influencers and telling himself, "I'll start again on Monday." His new workout clothes were collecting dust. Meanwhile, Ben was undergoing a quiet transformation. His small, daily actions were compounding. He was getting stronger, his stamina was increasing, and more importantly, he was building an unbreakable habit. The 30 minutes of daily movement became as natural as brushing his teeth. He wasn't fighting a battle with his willpower every morning because the decision had already been made. His system was running on autopilot. This is the core difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is an emotion, a feeling. It's fickle and unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather. If you base your actions on how you feel, you'll only ever work when you're in the mood, which, let's be honest, isn't always that often. Discipline, however, is a choice. It's a commitment. It's about doing what you said you would do, long after the mood you set it in has left you. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's what you do on the hard days, the boring days, the days you'd rather do anything else. Think about any successful person you admire, an athlete, an artist, an entrepreneur. Do you think they wake up every single day bursting with motivation? Of course not. They're human, just like us. They have off days. But what sets them apart is their discipline. The professional writer writes even when they have writer's block. The Olympic swimmer jumps into the cold pool at 5 a.m., even when their bed feels impossibly warm. They understand that success isn't built on grand, heroic gestures fueled by inspiration. It's built on thousands of small, unglamorous, consistent actions. It's the daily grind. So how do you build this muscle of discipline? You start small, just like Ben. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Pick one small, manageable habit. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book every day. Maybe it's meditating for 5 minutes. Maybe it's writing one sentence in a journal. The action itself is less important than the consistency of performing it. The goal is not to achieve a massive outcome on day one. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can show up every single day. When you start, there will be resistance. Your brain loves comfort and efficiency, and it will try to convince you to take the easy path. You're too tired today. You can do double tomorrow. One day off won't hurt. This is the critical moment where discipline is forged. You have to learn to gently ignore that voice and just do the thing anyway. It's not about fighting yourself. It's about leading yourself. Each time you follow through on your small commitment, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. You're rewiring your brain and building self-trust. After a few weeks, something magical starts to happen. The resistance lessens. The habit becomes more automatic. What once required a conscious, forceful effort now feels natural. You've built momentum. And here's the beautiful part. Discipline creates its own motivation. When you see the progress you're making, when you feel the pride of keeping a promise to yourself, you naturally become more motivated to continue. Unlike motivation that comes from the outside, this is an internal, sustainable source of energy. It's not a fleeting spark. It's a steady, burning flame that you've built yourself, brick by brick, day by day. Look back at Alex and Ben. A year later, Ben was in the best shape of his life. He had not only reached his fitness goals but had also applied his newfound discipline to other areas, like his career and learning a new skill. His life was transformed not by a single moment of inspiration, but by the cumulative power of 365 small, consistent efforts. And Alex, he was still waiting for the perfect time, the perfect mood, the perfect motivational video to finally change his life. The story isn't about judging Alex. We've all been Alex at some point. It's a reminder that waiting for motivation is a passive strategy. It's leaving your success up to chance, up to a feeling. True change requires an active approach. It requires you to be the one in the driver's seat, making a conscious choice to move forward, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the ultimate form of self-love. It's telling yourself that your future self is worth the small discomfort you feel today. It's about choosing who you want to be over how you feel in the moment. So, I want to ask you, what is one small, consistent action you can commit to starting today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just show up. That's the first step. Let go of the need for grand motivational fireworks and embrace the quiet, steady power of daily discipline. Your future self will thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future videos on building a better life. We're all on this journey together. See you in the